Hi Sylvia, following on from an earlier conversation, I'll do a detailed full walk around video of the car. I'll point out any marks that I've seen on the car, but to be honest I haven't seen anything that isn't in keeping with the age and mileage accordingly. As I walk up to the car, you'll see you've got offside front fog lamp is all in one piece. The bumper corners are not scuffed at all. There's a couple of minor, again they all look worse, but a couple of minor stone chips on there which you'd expect on the front of a vehicle of its age and mileage. Front tyre on the offside, good tread across the tyre, so all good. Offside front wheel, however, as with all the wheels, there is some slight marking on the edges. So you'll see there at about sort of 2 o'clock, there's a little bit of corrosion, and then around about 9 o'clock on that particular wheel, I'll tune in there. There's a little bit of corrosion as well, but it's all intents and purposes all in good order, and as I say, in keeping with the age, but there are some marks on there. Offside front wing is all good, so there are no dents, there are no scratches, there are no marks that I can, if you like, highlight on that particular panel. So we're all good there. A-pillar, again, couple of, sort of minor stone chips, but you're going to expect it obviously on a car that's been used for the mileage it has. Offside front mirror, all in good working order. It's power fold as well, which does work, and I will show you whilst doing the video. So it's all good. And nothing to report really on the, or certainly nothing major to report on the driver's door. There is, however, a couple of tiny little marks. So you've got a little chip there, and there's a couple of little chips just on the door there, and a little bit of lacquer peel just there, which you can't really do a great deal about other than paint the whole door, I would suggest. Inside the vehicle, we've got some slight marking where obviously shoes or whatever have been caught on the leading edge there of the seal, but the seat itself all in good order, no rips, no tears, and no odours of anything that you would that would be untoward, as in smoke, etc. So nothing like that at all. As I mentioned, you've got power fold. There's the power fold button there, obviously mirror controls there, and electric window switches are all there, which will all be checked prior to the car leaving here. And you may or may not know, you are obviously keyless start on the vehicle. You'll see all warning lights, and all of those will go out except the relevant ones, i.e. I have the handbrake on, it's a bit low on fuel currently, and the seatbelt obviously I haven't applied. All switches and so on here are functioning and working directly, and then you've got the same obviously on the far side there with your audio and telephone. Just run you through this. So you've obviously got the various menus on here. That's your current miles per gallon, that's the last 3 miles. You've got the energy monitor, which you can show obviously where the energy is going to and from, and then you can have a digital speedo obviously accordingly. And then as you go along, you've got the rest of the menus just in there. Audio's currently off, obviously. You've got your lane assist, and then there are no messages or warnings there. And then you can change vehicle settings in this particular mode, whether you want the pre-crash protection on, etc., or the parking sensors on or off. The vehicle does also, as you know, have a rear camera, which will come up the moment you put the car into reverse, and you'll see there obviously it's quite a nice clear screen. Accordingly, and then you've got audio unit, so that's your radio, that's your various options obviously on here with regarding telephone connectivity, navigation, etc. And then you've got the car. Again, you can have the energy flow monitor up on here if you choose to, over navigation, etc. You've then got all of your heater controls, which are all fully functioning. The aircon is running cool, and your heated seats are on the either side accordingly. Obviously automatic transmission, as you are aware anyway. And just quickly, I'll show you, you've got the mirrors there, so you can either set them to lock and unlock automatically, or fold and unfold automatically, or you can do it yourself with the push of a button. You'll see both are fully functioning. Alright, if I just come out of the car now, and I'll run you around the rest of it accordingly. So we've got passenger door rear, a couple of tiny little car park marks just in here, I'll focus on that for you, but nothing, as I say, to worry about. No dents, just a slight marking in the paint itself. Rear seat, as you would expect, is in good order. Nothing, no rips, no tears in the back of the driver's seat. Again, no rips, tears, or anything similar. Just going on to the rear wheel now, you'll see again about sort of 9:30 on the wheel if you're doing it as a clock, and then about sort of, you know, just before 3, etc. Again, some light marking, corrosion, but nothing that that would worry you, to be honest. And again, rear tyre, I believe, is all good. Slightly more worn, obviously, just in the fronts, but they obviously get checked before the car leaves. Rear quarter, nothing for me to focus on. As you come round, you've obviously got the rear sensors on there, so you've got some in the blue on the bumper, and then some in the black, i.e. along the bottom. And the boot lid, etc., is free of any markings that I can see or have seen. Inside the car, you've got a set of mats which will stay with the car, and there is what we call a re-inflator kit, as these do not come with a spare wheel, just so that you're aware. So we're now around the near side of the vehicle, near side rear bumper. Again, nothing for me to focus on. There's no marks or scratches or anything there. Rear tyre, again, it has got tread across. Again, until it's MOT'd or checked in the workshop, obviously I won't guarantee that it's all good, but it certainly looks sensible as far as that's concerned. Coming round, again, you've got some light corrosion. Similar places, to be fair, just based on where the wheel is situated, but some light corrosion on that near side rear wheel. On this panel here, there's a very, very small parking dent, which has got a little bit of a chip in it. Again, it would need just a bit of touch in. And again, we've got the same here, if you can see it in the video, and a tiny one just there and there. Again, look, these are minor cosmetic marks, nothing major, but as promised, they have been noted. Near side of the seat, obviously all good. Again, no rips, tears, and the back of the passenger seat, again, no rips, tears on there either. Coming along, you've then got obviously the passenger door. Again, 1 or 2 little parking marks, not dents, but they have marks. So I'll point them out because you're getting a reflection from the floor I see here. There are there, and then a couple of those just here as well. Quite difficult to see those ones I get on the video, and they are relatively minor, to be fair. So we've then got obviously front passenger seat, again, no rips, no tears, and again no odours, to be honest. So just looking at centre console again, you've got obviously your EV option button, which, to be fair, you're not likely to use, and your electronic handbrake, which is in the centre too. Keyless start as well as keyless entry and exit. So just push that as long as the key is with you, and you can go from there. We've then got obviously near side front, just here. That is not a mark, so nothing on there to report. At the back of it, there's again a couple of minor little chips just here, and the wheel again. You've got a little bit of corrosion at the top there, so sort of circa 12 o'clock, and a little bit at the bottom there, say around about 7 o'clock if you're looking at it that way round. And then just in here, again, tyre tread depth is sensible, and there's a little mark just here. All right, so that's all good. The rest of it, I mean, the bonnet, again, because it's been used motorway and done the miles it's done, there are 1 or 2 chips on the bonnet. I'll just whiz you around it now. Some of this might be dust, Sylvia, so please don't assume that it's all chips. I did wipe the car over, but some of it will highlight and may well be dust. Screen itself, there are no chips, there are no scuffs or any cracks in the screen, so that's all good. And then if I just pan out, you'll see you've got the whole front end of the car there. Listen, I mean, I hope that's a detailed enough video for you. I have genuinely highlighted what I've seen. If the car remains of interest, obviously you know where we are. We can be called on 0208 764 4040 and look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.